All right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for our call with Joey Porter Jr. As always, if you have a question, please raise your hand and I'll call on you. And we will start with Rich Scarcella.
Good morning, Joey. Thanks for your time today. Uh, Jahan Dotson said after the game Saturday that the team is not as one, not a unit. What signs have you seen the last couple of days that you guys have come together, and where is your confidence level that you can do that the rest of the way?
Um, I feel like we will be good. I feel like our confidence level is going to be pretty high. I just feel like we need to really focus on being 1-0 and just focus on trying to get the next one. And when we do that as a team, we'll be fine.
We'll go to Audrey Snyder.
Joey, thanks for your time this afternoon. How would you kind of assess your own play through these first three games? What are some of the things you think that you've done well?
Um, I think I did a couple things well, but I feel like I have a lot of things I need to work on. Um, I feel like I should be worried about more of the things I need to fix in myself to help the defense to be better. And I feel like just the defense overall just needs to step up their gameplay and we'll be all better. But I feel like I just need to work on myself a little bit more.
If I may, what are some of those things that maybe stood out to you that you want to work on?
I'm just me being more productive in the game, me being more present in the game. I feel like I could be more present. I feel like I should be more productive. So I just need to work on me being more productive in the game. That's really it.
We'll go to Greg Pickle.
Joey, thanks for your time. What did you do this offseason to make such a big jump from year one to year two? Can you walk us through some of the specifics of how you really have upped your game?
I feel like I worked hard over the course of quarantine. Me and my family just went to work. I mean, just throughout the whole quarantine, just me and my brothers, just working on with my dad over the whole quarantine break, and that really helped me to make that leap.
Nubias Wilborn.
I'm unmuted. Sorry. Earlier, a couple guys mentioned what the couple days of watching film would be like. What have you observed, both in yourself and the defense at large, that things that you guys can improve, like tangibly, going forward?
I just feel like we just need to just execute. That's it. I mean, we just need to execute the play and the play call, whatever it's called. We just need to execute better. And
Justin Morgenstein.
Hey, Joey. Thanks for doing this today. Kind of looking across the field at the other side of the ball, what have you seen from Parker Washington so far this year, both in game and in practice, and how do you expect his growth to continue to progress?
I feel like Parker Washington is a dog. He comes to practice, he works hard, and it shows in the game. I mean, he's an excellent student in the game. He wants to be better and he wants to work hard. So like the stuff he's doing now is just not even a surprise. We're used to seeing it every day at practice.
Tyler Donahue.
Joey, if I could ask you about some other wide receivers that we have not really seen to this point, but you see them every day in practice. Malik Mega, Jaden Dotson, Norvell Black. How are those guys challenging the Penn State secondary? What do you see from each of them? How are they maybe a bit different from each other?
I think those guys are coming along great. I mean, they came a long way from when they got here until now. I mean, I feel like they'll be really good wide receivers in the upcoming season because they've been working really hard. They all have special talents. And they know how to use them.
John Stroh.
Hey, Joey. Hey, thanks for your time today. You guys have an interesting challenge this week facing potentially two quarterbacks at Nebraska. What do you guys see there, and what kind of challenges does that present for you?
We know they like to run the ball, so we just
Joy, you were kind of breaking up there. Can you repeat your answer?
I said, we know they like to run the ball, so we know it's going to be a physical game. We just need to worry about being 1-0 and executing.
Peter Terpstra.
Hey, Joey. I'm not sure, how much you look into college football history, but Nebraska is one of those teams that has a pretty decorated past. What do you know about Nebraska football in general, and what do you know about the state of Nebraska in general?
I mean, I know a little things about Nebraska. I just know they're a good program, and I know they're a winning program, and I just know they're going to be a good team to play. I don't really know much about Nebraska. I never really looked into it, but I just know they're a really good team.
Mark Brennan.
Joey, thank you for doing this today. How much do you lean on your dad as a sounding board during the course of a season? Is it something that do you talk to him frequently, or how does that work for you guys? Thank you.
Yeah, I talk to my dad every other day, every day. I mean, after practice, I chat with him. After games, we call each other and we talk on the phone how I played. It's just like, I just try to ask him as much questions as I can because he knows the game. So just having that is just like a blessing in disguise.
David Eicher.
Hi, Joey. Thanks for your time today. I wanted to ask you, given the experience you've got over these last 3 games, if there's anything that you've kind of learned about yourself, maybe a lesson that you weren't expecting. Thanks.
I learned I can hang with the best of them.
Joey, you were kind of breaking up there. Can you repeat your answer again?
Yeah, I said I know I can hang with the best of them, and I still know I got some growing to do, but I know I'm coming along well.
Gianna Golly.
Hi, Joey. Going from Saturday to today, the emotional effect definitely changes. How does that regrouping happen of emotions for you guys? Who do you see stepping up the most, to get the team back to a point of positivity or getting ready for the next week?
I feel like we all just need to step it up. I feel like we're all stepping it up and bringing the team together as a team. I mean, everybody counts, so we're all just trying to take that one step forward and try to bring everybody together because we know if we do this as a family, it will be better. We can come 1-0.
We'll go to Parth.
Hey, Joey, I think you talked about this before. It might have been at media day, but just your sister, Jasmine, having special needs. How much does she serve as motivation for you for what you do on the football field?
She serves a lot. I mean, I think about her before I step on the field, after I step on the field. I mean, she brings a lot of motivation to me and my family. And every time I play on the field, that's what I play for. I play for my family on the sidelines, and I play for my family back at home.
Tyler Donahue.
Joey, if I could go back to the comments that Jahan Dotson made after the game, it's one thing for maybe a team captain to say that, or a guy who's known to be more vocal to say stuff like that after a loss. But for Jahan Dotson, everyone says the next thing they say about him, aside from being an impressive receiver, is that he's a quiet guy. For him to come out and say that Saturday night and go on about it, what is that? What kind of message does it send to the entire roster from top to bottom?
I feel like he was just frustrated and lost, and we were all sad. We was all filled with emotions after that loss. But we all know what his mindset is and where his goal is, and we all know that we think the same thing, and we all think that we need to focus on the next week and become 1-0. And we just all need to lock in.
We'll go to Audrey Steiner.
Joey, have you ever been part of a team that's 0-3 at any point in your life? I mean, is this new territory for you, or have you been on a team like this before?
No, I've never been on a team 0-3. I mean, it's new to me, but I'm always up for the challenge. I know we could finish strong in this Big Ten league because we got some ball players in different teams. So I just know we just got a lot more games ahead of us. I know we can finish strong.
Rich Garcella.
Joey, the breakdowns that the secondary has had, especially on the long completions, are they individual mental breakdowns, lapses, or are they miscommunications? Can you help us describe what they were?
I feel like it's all of the above. I just feel like we just need to execute more and just need to work more as a team and just communicate better. I feel like if we just do that, everything will be solved.
We'll go to Corey Geiger.
Joey, when you talk to your dad, is it football stuff? Is it you can do this or that? Is it father-son stuff? Just, talking to your dad? What are some of those conversations like, especially now that you're in the season?
It's still father, son. I mean, my dad before anything. So, we still have those moments and those talks every day. And then we just talk about football afterwards. We have a conversation. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really.
Tyler Donahue.
Joey, you came in with Brandon Smith in the 2019 class, and now you're both in that starting lineup on defense. What has impressed you most about Brandon over the last couple of years on campus, and how have you seen him maybe develop from an emotional standpoint and just through his first 3 starts and taking on that increased role?
I feel like he's done well. I feel like he played his role and he's playing it pretty good right now. But I feel like just the whole defense overall just needs to step up their game play. And I just feel like he got the ability to do that just like everybody else. So with him doing that even more, it's going to be even fantastic. It's going to be perfect.
Nubias Wilborn.
Joey, the last 3 weeks, you guys have played mobile quarterbacks every week. And I know that's kind of where college football is going in general. But what has it been particularly about these quarterbacks that has made it tough for you guys as a defense to kind of keep these offenses in check?
I feel like it was just sometimes they just know our plays. Sometimes we need to execute more on the play. I mean, that's what it is overall. We just need to come together as the defense and execute. So we just need to stick to the rules of the defense and just play them.
Do we have any other questions for Joey? Mark Brennan.
Joey, the deep ball that got behind you the other day, can you take us through that and what happened on that play? Because it seemed as if there was maybe some confusion, and would just maybe like to know how that broke down. Thanks.
It was just a mistake on the play, just bad eyes, not understanding the difference between playing situation downs and playing the sticks. That's all that is. We fixed it when we learned from it.
Audrey Snyder.
Joey, what was Sunday like for you guys as a defense? I know it's always when you guys make your corrections. What was kind of the mood Sunday, and how did it go?
We just watch film, and that's how it goes. We just gotta watch film, get over that hump, and we just gotta move on to the next. We can't just keep drowning about the loss. That's not gonna help nobody. So we just watch the film, fix our corrections, move forward.
Any other questions for Joey? Nebraska Football.
I'm sure obviously you're busy with the football and everything, but have you talked to any of the Black women in your family or that you know in reference to Kamala Harris being first Black woman vice president, and just how and for you, how does that just feel seeing that happen and everything that's going on in the country?
It was great news. I was excited to hear that. Happy for everybody who's done that. I was very excited, very happy. My family was too. Everybody was.
Anything else for Joey? All right, we'll end it there then. Joey, thanks for your time today, and we will have Coach Franklin on at 12:30. Thanks, everyone.